Before we get right into this video, I ask that you guys simply follow me right on Instagram and also make the time to hit the like button on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube page and hit the bell notification for all. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy IMARI, man. You are tuned in another episode with Day in the Life with IMARI REYNOLDS. You heard. So today's a little different because I wanted to get a little feedback from a few of my fans, my supporters, everybody who's been rocking with me since day one. This won't be the last time I do something like this, but I definitely want to take the time out today to go over some questions that you guys have for me and answer them for you. Before we get started in this video, I want you to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. So how this works, usually, you know, you see on any comment video or something like that, you'll see maybe, you know, that person's social media popped up on the bottom somewhere. This time I want to do something a little different, something that I normally don't see. I have a few people that had sent me some videos with their questions, and it's going to be over here. And I'm just excited to have this little interaction with you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for constantly supporting me through my ups and downs, man. And it's been an incredible journey. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we?
Hi, it's Kevin J. Stone here. Got a question for you. What acting books do you read to train more for your acting or study up on your acting? That's what I want to know, so let me know.
That was a question from my boy Kevin J. Stone, man. Shout out Kevin J. Stone. Make sure y'all go support the kid, man. Me and him actually met each other on set of The Lion's Den. Shout out to Carlton T. Clay. It was based out of Georgia. I was a detective, and this guy had some conflict with me, character to character, man. But to answer your question, man, one of the books that I read is Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager, or How to Be a Star Right Where You Are, created by 𝐈𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐢 Wright. She's one of the Hollywood managers that kind of paved the way for me in the beginning of my career. I wanted to start my career somewhere around like 2016. And I didn't know how to break my way into the business. I was creating websites, I was doing things that was not professional, and when I came across that book, it then kind of led me to a new journey, you know, with my career, and I really appreciate her, and I really highly recommend that you read that book if you haven't read it, man. Another book that I like to read is The Power of the Actor, the Chub Up Technique. That's something that I read almost every single day. You have to stay trained, and if you're taking yourself seriously as an actor, that is something that I highly recommend as well, man. Like when I read that book and then I started watching the movies that was featured in that book, I started noticing the differences between how the character performed, and it just tells you a lot. Like you would think that you got details on how you performing, but when you read that book, it shows you another angle of how you can become a better actor. If you never read that book, I highly recommend that you go get that book and read it faithfully. It tells you the breakdown from everything, and it gives you some type of technique that can enhance your acting skills. And I'm telling you right now, man, I done 30 plus different projects, and it didn't cause for me to be a lot better in my performance thanks to that book, as well as 𝐈𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐢 Wright's books. So once again, man, shout out to you, Kevin J. Stone, man. Love you, brother. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got another video.
Hey, Mari. You did your videos. They're cool. They're awesome. And shout out to you, IMARI Reynolds. And also, I got a crazy guy question. How big is your body count?
That is, whether you guys believe it or not, that is one of my best friends. His name is Mike, known as Mike Wolfe. But to answer your question, buddy, not give out that answer. If we're talking about body count as in like wrestling or something, maybe if I was a kid, maybe about 3 people. I don't really know. I can't give you that answer, but yeah, I don't like you, bruh. I don't like you. Yeah, but shout out to you, man. You've been my best friend for so many years, man. You've been supporting my dreams, and you know I love you like a brother, man. And you know, once we make it to the top, man, it's gonna be undeniable, and it's gonna be a living, legendary moment, man. And I love you to death, brother. That's on period. All right, let's see what else videos we got.
Hey Mari, first I just wanted to say that I love your videos. I have a question for you. I wanted to know what your perception of the theory of life is.
I think life is about taking risk, doing the things you love. I mean, it's gonna be some conflict in the end, but it's always about how you perceive things, how you handle it, and how you move on from those things. Especially in today's society with the coronavirus and all this stuff going on, I think it's very essential to be around like family and understanding that, you know, your loved ones need you. And it's always about being together and all those type of things. So most importantly, aside from that, I think, you know, theory of life is just about doing what you love, being passionate about what you're doing, you know? Because I feel like some people, you know, they just carry on with their life and not do what they love, and they just be miserable, and they lose hope in themselves and everything else around them. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about, you know, do you really feel like you were born here to be programmed to work for somebody else and do something that you don't like? Kind of get what I mean?
Mari, how you doing, buddy? What advice would you give someone just starting out in the filming and acting industry?
Shout out to Ronald. Well, the best thing that I can suggest is that you start reading books, you start researching people that is already in the business. You definitely want to get advice from them. When I first started, you know, trying to get into the entertainment business, I was always learning from other ones that's already upcoming, trying to make some stuff happen in their career. I started reading a lot of books, like I just said in the previous question. I was reading Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager, or How to Be a Star Where You Are. That was one of the books I was reading almost every day. And then I started networking with people like in Facebook groups and Instagram groups, and just trying to get myself out there. And then I ended up getting pictures taken for my headshot, doing resumes and all of that stuff. And when people see that you serious about yourself, people gonna want to gravitate themselves around that energy, that aura. So my best suggestion and best advice to you is to stay committed and be true to yourself, confident, and continuously network with people, because other people know other people, and you just never know where your career would go from here off of those people that you talk to. So that's my best advice to you, my mans. And shout out to you, by the way, man, because I know you always support everything that I'm doing, whether it's big or small. I really appreciate you for taking the time out just to show me some love. If I ever make it, I got you, bro. That's no cap. So what's the next video?
Mari, so I know you like basketball growing up. So what NBA player would you compare your acting skills to?
Now, some of y'all don't know, but this kid right here is always bugging. No cap. This dude always come over my house every day and ask, can you come play basketball? Can you come play basketball? This dude love basketball like crazy. He always, like, I think it was snowing one time back at home, and I think it was, what was the degrees? I think it was like 30 degree weather, and this dude came and knocked on my door and asked if I can play basketball for 2 hours at least so he can get better at basketball. Dude, I love your determination, man. It admires. It makes me want to keep striving for what I'm doing, man. Just off your work ethic with the basketball stuff, man. But let me tell you something. You never can beat me. I used to love walking in the house knowing that I got a few W's, and you go home with that sorry look on your face. But yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Cause I see you out here in these streets making moves out here with the basketball stuff, man. And I really do pray and hope that you do play overseas, because I know you've been telling me about a few conversations of you going overseas to play basketball. So I really hope that happened for you, man, because you earned it. I didn't see you put in the work. I seen you put in the commitment, the sweat. I just seen you cry a few times. So you deserve it more than anything, just so you know. That's my boy Jerry, y'all.
Hey! So my question for you is, if you could be on a movie set anywhere in the world, where would you choose and why?
Oh my
Can't wait
God,
to hear.
Kayla. Okay. So, Kayla, first of all, I miss you. I hope it's all is well with you. But your question is, if I could be on any movie set, where would it be and why? If I had to think of one right now, honestly, anything that pays. But if we want to be more detailed, I would love to film with somebody like Will Smith. Will Smith been one of my favorite actors since I was a kid. I love the way, you know, he performs. He can do drama, comedy, all type of stuff. And I feel like if I was to be around him and be able to perform on set, it will probably take me to a higher level, man. No cap. I really hope all is well with you too. I know that you've been doing your thing lately. She's also an actress, just so y'all know. If y'all not familiar with her, make sure y'all support her and follow her, man. She is wacky, but she's like the best damn person to be around. That is no cap. Thank you, Kayla.
If you're stranded on a desert island and all of your life essentials are taken care of, food and water and stuff, what are 2 things that you would want to have with you?
Caitlin. Honestly, I wouldn't even know what I would take with me, but if I had to be more specific, it would probably be... see, I wanted to say a generator in my cell phone, but that wouldn't make sense because I wouldn't have a charger. I don't like you, Caitlin, because you did this on purpose. You wanted it to be more difficult. But if I had to really pick something, I would probably say... if I could say, maybe like a boat, like a small boat. At least, you know, I don't want to be stranded on the island, you know. I'm one of those little difficult ones with these type of questions, because I can spend a whole day trying to think about the answer, because I'm such a needy person. I want everything, and 2 things is just not enough for me. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on that question. I'm sorry I couldn't complete that one. But I love you, Caitlin. You know that. We go way back. You my road dog. For life.
Okay, if you could have any one thing free for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
I think you know what that answer is. H. Money. That's what I want. And why? Because, I mean, have you seen me? Why would I not want the money? Really, why would I not want the money? Anyways, Ashley, I miss you. I definitely miss you. I remember the good times we shared at Texas Row House, working in Taylor, Michigan. I wasn't familiar with the whole Taylor area. You and a few of the other girls, y'all kind of paved the way for me in Taylor. Y'all kind of took me under y'all wings, and I really appreciate y'all. I mean, I can't stop thinking about those little Halloween parties we used to have. Staying up all the way to like 4 a.m., man. We used to have some wild little nights. But I'm hoping that all is well with you, and I really appreciate you for, the time that we shared. And thank you for your support, and I love you. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
What's good, Brody? You know I had to check in with you. Only got one important question. Just one. You rocking with DC or you rocking with Marvel? That's my important question to you. That's it.
DJ Shep. Boy, I love Spider-Man, boy. So it's always gonna be Marvel all day, cuz. I hope you ain't DC rapping, cause I'm Marvel all day, cuz. And keep rocking, man. When I went to social that one night, and you was the DJ, man, and you was just getting the floor jumping, man, and I was up on the stage with you. I really appreciate that, man, cause your boy needed to turn up, and I turned up with the right people. And me vlogging that day, and everybody was turned, man. That was a whole movie, man. And I knew right then and there. I said, "With you doing this DJ stuff, man, it's gonna take you to a whole new level." And then a few weeks later, I see you partying with one of the Wild and Out people, man. I forget his name, but you know what I'm talking about. And that's a whole new level, especially out in Colombia, man, because we already know how Colombia get down. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. I see you out here grinding, man. And I'm sure we'll link up very, very soon. Especially when this quarantine stuff is over too. So let's see what else we got, bro. There's too many videos, bro.
Hey Mari, so my question for you is, how old were you when you decided that you wanted to be a part of the entertainment business? And was it hard for you? Like, were you a shy kid and you just was like, oh, I'm gonna try it out and see if I like it, and then liked it? Or were you just automatically like, oh, this is what I want to do, and you was just outgoing with it?
That is a very, very good question. I want to say about 12 years old, probably, yeah, somewhere around there, 12, 13 years old. I had thoughts about, pursuing this dream. Was it a scary situation? Yeah, it was very scary, because it's like, when you telling people openly that, I have a dream about becoming an actor or doing something like that, getting in the industry, people look at you and they laugh, they think it's a joke, they doubt you, they don't believe in you. So those type of things get scary, and they can affect you. And I remember being a part of a church play in Detroit around like 14, 15, and I was playing the role of Jesus, and it was something about getting applause from the crowd, not just me, but the whole team. And at that moment, I just knew right then and there that I wanted to dig deeper into this acting stuff and see, how far my talents could take me. And I just started taking classes in Detroit. I know one of the classes was in Royal Oak, actually. It was called the Actors Loft, and then the other one was called Michigan Actor Studios. I was taking like on-camera type of classes or commercial classes. And from there, I just started networking and started talking to people. Then I got opportunities to be extras for a couple films. And then I just started connecting more, and then I ended up getting lead roles and supporting roles with other people. And once people start seeing your footages and seeing that you connect, then people want to take you on their projects and whatever. So I've done projects in Detroit, Chicago, Columbia, Atlanta, Los Angeles, the list goes on. So sometimes you just got to tell yourself that you want to see where you go. I mean, sometimes it don't have to be about the money. I didn't get paid on some gigs. I didn't get paid on some gigs, but it's about what you're passionate about. So yeah, this is something I love, and this is something that I'm probably going to do for the rest of my life. So yeah.
What's up? It's your boy Teddy D with an important question. What you got coming up, my friend? Can we get any sneak peeks? What's going on in the life of IMARI? What's going on in the future of IMARI? Inquiring minds want to know. So, especially this one. So let me know.
Ted, you always on my head. It'd be crazy, man. But I love you, man, because after that one project me and you worked on back in Michigan, I knew right then and there, I said, our chemistry is like this, man. Like, you've been a day one supporter since, I don't know how long, probably even before, you know, I think, what was the project? I think Amber Waves. I think we was together on Amber Waves at first, before we actually did our first project together. But to answer your question, man, right now I'm just vlogging, man. I'm just vlogging, you know, with all this quarantine stuff going on. So we can't really do much, so the best thing I can do is just vlog and get myself out there until, like, we can start doing more projects. So, but as of right now, I do have a magazine that's coming out for spring issue, coming out within the next few weeks. I do have a podcast interview that's coming out too as well. You can catch my vlogs right on YouTube. And I am writing my own series, so stay tuned on that right there. I will be doing a little bit of casting later once everything is all well. I do want to appreciate you too for supporting my dreams, man. You are always one of the first ones that's liking all my content. So, like I said, and I've spoken to you personally through message. Things happen. You will be one of the first ones that's getting something real special from me, man. No cap.
Hi, Amari. My question for you is, if you can change one thing in your journey, what would it be and why? And what are the daily challenges you face in the industry?
One thing that I wish I changed in my journey, I wish I started writing a little more, being a little bit more creative and open. I guess that's the scary part, is which is referring to your second question, is being accepted. We know that in this industry is always about being accepted, and I was always nervous to write my own material because I was afraid that people might not like it. They may not think it's good quality, but if I would have started writing my own stuff, who knows where my career would have went from here. I'm just now starting to write my own material, and already I'm enjoying the things that I write, and now I'm putting it into effect where I'm preparing to create film projects, and I'm already starting off with vlogs, and I'm having the best time of my life. So that's one thing I wish I could have changed. And one challenge that I faced is being accepted. That's something that a lot of people feel is necessary, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think it's important to stay true to yourself, but at the same time doing the exact things that you love. Don't never let nobody tell you that you have to be a certain type of thing or be a certain way, because at the end of the day, it's your body and it's how you perceive yourself, especially with the things that you're doing. So I guess that's a challenge that everybody deals with. So, and I know about what's going on with you. I'm really happy that you got into this acting world, and I think that amazing things is just gonna happen for you if you just keep applying yourself. So, thank you for your support as well. Well, I want to appreciate everybody for taking the time out to send me their questions. I love you guys very much. Thank you for supporting my dreams and continuously, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and sharing it with other friends and families. I really appreciate you guys. We got more videos coming. I'm dropping videos every week, so make sure y'all put the bell notification on. This won't be the last time we do Q&As. We're gonna have Q&As more than likely. So, yeah, it's been Day in the Life with IMARI REYNOLDS, and we are